pardon.
It's children's mouth.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me nothing about that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You are a child.
I'm not in front of your children.
You are a child.
Okay.
You're trying to dress me. I'm doing a job. What are you doing? Apart from holding up the highway.
First warning. Thank you.
You haven't warned me of nothing. You haven't addressed me.
Is he your dad?
Who do you think you are? Honestly, legit. If you've warned me, that means you've tried to use your policing powers on me, so that means you need to identify yourself, Constable.
Discretion.
Sorry?
It's called discretion.
I can't hear you.
It's called discretion.
What's discretion?
What I just said.
No, you've tried to enforce powers on me with a warning, so therefore you tried to use police powers on me, so you need to identify yourself. So what's your name and where'd you come from?
Look at my shoulder number.
Sorry?
Look at my shoulder number.
So what sort of selfless service are you providing in the public's interest when you tell me to get your shoulder number?
Don't swear in front of children, that's what I've told you.
Sorry?
Don't swear in front of children.
Yeah, but you had no business telling me that. There's no children in earshot, so you had no business telling me
There was a
that.
child behind you at the time.
Mate, it definitely doesn't matter what you say because you've got no business trying to tell me that. Someone needs to make a complaint in order for that to be a thing. Yeah, you can't be the complainant. I do this a lot. So the question I had for you is what sort of demeanour and attitude are you coming with when you're telling me to take your shoulder number? When I've asked you nicely in quite a civil manner, what's your name and where do you come from?
What name badge?
Sorry?
What name badge?
That's what I mean. What sort of demeanour is that? That's evidence of your demeanour, but what do you think it suggests? The way when you talk to someone like that, a civil member of society is trying to do a job where you're trying to impose yourself on.
A civil member of society wouldn't be swearing in a public place.
Would they not?
Especially when there's children behind you.
There was no child.
There was no child.
doesn't even
He's
need
a
to be a
grass.
child.
It doesn't. There needs to be a complainant. You're very right, sir. There needs to be someone that makes a complaint. You're so right. You can't be the complainant. You cannot be the complainant. No, you can't. No, you can't. I've got the legislation written down. I've got the previous past judgment written down. You can't be the complainant. No, it has to be. No, listen. There has to be a complainant. You can't be it. You can't be it. The only thing that you can try and do.
Within sight of hearing.
What?
Within sight of hearing.
Yes, but they need to make the complaint.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I've got the previous judgment written down. I've got the precedent written down. Yeah. I can't recite it now. What do you mean do my research? I just told you I've got it written down, cretin.
Anyway, you've got more on your hands than someone saying the F word.
No. He's got a big problem on his hands now. We're trying to identify what your demeanour suggests about your whole being and what you're trying to achieve.
Penetrating climate.
So when you
cut me off once for swearing.
What?
I swore straight in front of that little shit as well. Didn't say anything, did he?
So what is that? Is that because I'm from Macedonia? You're trying to what's it called? Be racialist against me?
Oh no, it's telephoto Zoom.
This cretin thinks swearing constitutes a breach of the peace.
And two girls on top.
You know, being offended isn't an offence. You do understand that, don't you?
I'm not here to debate anything.
No, but I'm just explaining it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Being offended is not like offending someone is not an offence. Yeah?
Thank you for explaining.
And you can't complain whilst you're on duty. Alright? So take some time to think about that. Constable McDonough. I'm going to leave you now.
Enjoy your day.
Because I feel like I'm bullying you because you look like you're about 15.
He does look like he's going to cry.
He does look like he's going to cry. Fuck him.